Alright, hello everybody, and welcome. Today we are continuing our playthrough of Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Alright, let's continue. We are still in Kamurocho again. No, Kamurocho? Ijincho. But I think we're headed to Kamurocho with Kiryu. Alright, we are 93.5 hours into the game. And this is our 30th stream. Oh man, this game is long. Pretty cool. Alright. Let's, this is our team. We added Zhao to our team. What do we gotta do here? Oh, there's some... What is this? The Alohapi? No. Wait. Sorry. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the Hello Workplace. There's the Alohapi. Sorry. Change jobs. Should we? Let's take a look at
find something presentable.
What are we dealing with here? He's almost got rank 31. Vagabond Mage. Exclusive job for Namba. Add up with magic. Look at all the different jobs. Nah, I don't. You know what? I feel like we should just stick to what we got. But skill inheritance. Yeah, we really didn't do much with you know, we didn't do much with our jobs.
I'm good.
Alright, what are we doing here? I think... Oh, we gotta finish all of Zhao's stuff. Yeah, let's do that. I'm doing all of your stuff, Zhao. Oh, gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh man, my allergies been bothering me.
There's a pretty rad pawn shop nearby.
Pawn shop?
Got a ton of great finds. Been a while since I stopped by. Maybe I'll go poke my head in.
I didn't realize there was a pawn shop around here.
Go figure, right? It was actually a hoarder's house originally. But once it got cleaned up, turns out it was full of treasures. I bought some of the bowls for my shop there.
So, the bowls at your restaurant are secondhand?
Yep, a total steal.
Things are going well. I've really gotten to know them.
Alright, let me check if the stream is running. Title and category are good. Hello, hello, hello? Title and category are good. Hello, hello, hello? Alright, cool. Microphone audio is good. Alright, close. Oh, there's a reminisce right here. Kasuga's apartment. Let's do that last. We have to remember that's there. Wait, what's... Elegant bag. I think we have that. Wait, where are we going? Here. Zhao. We do have to go to that pawn shop.
Good warm-up.
Because I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of plates.
Hey.
Irashai.
Alright, it's Gomi. You buying, selling? Okay. Let's see what he has to buy first. Safe keys. We don't need to buy those. Bunch of bombs. Homeless guy's cane. Equipped already. What is that, a 5-star? We need something better. Nope, we don't need any of this. Oh, okay. So we have everything here. So. Start at the top. Make it drop. So much of this junk items. Where's the plates? There's probably materials. Oh. Here we go. Never need these plates. Jeweled shell I'd like to keep. Simple wristwatch. Stylish, it might be worth something at the pawn shop. I never know if you need any of these. Junk. Pieces of rusty scrap metal. No real use for this. Alright, at least we checked it out. Well. What weapon does Zhao have? It's not the menu. Gear. 1, 2, 3. He only has a 4-star. What is his job? Bewitching Snake Blade. I can't tell what job that is. I wish it would just tell me. Brushing. The blade is snake venom. Artisan saber. So it's like sabers. Unlocks at enhancement level 10.
Oof, it's so cold. Oh, can we maybe stop for some taiyaki?
Sure.
Ooh,
Nothing
taiyaki.
warms the belly like a fish-shaped waffle.
Pop quiz.
Oh, are they hot?
You eat
I didn't
taiyaki.
know they were
Do you
hot.
start from the head or from the tail?
On the head.
Start from the head.
Intriguing.
I bite into the belly.
Croutons.
Apparently, you can tell someone's personality by how they eat taiyaki.
Really?
I like these. So, what do their answers say?
Head eaters are hot-blooded and results-focused. Tail eaters are cautious but romantic. Or something like that. Belly biters are compliant but can get carried away.
You think that's true?
Huh, seems fairly accurate from our survey sample.
I'm just repeating what I read, so no complaining to me.
What if you eat the scales first?
Oh, that's just freaky.
Well, I wasn't asking you.
Yeah, I don't remember anything about that. Who starts with scales?
Who would even think of something like that?
Da-da-da-da. I'd like to try taiyaki sometime. I think it's red bean paste, but I've never tried red bean paste.
Good to go.
I wonder if there are other flavors that can be put in taiyaki. Oh yeah, there we go. You know, we haven't been in here in a while. I wonder if there's anything in here. Yeah. Oh, sorry everyone.
I actually slept well last night.
Sorry. Peach stuff. This is a nasty bathroom. Alright, nothing much going on here. Let's refill our stuff at the convenience store. Gift. Bath salts to help relax in the tub. Only 500 yen. Let's give that to Zhao.
Thanks.
Alright. Wait, no, we don't need that. Gift. This manga looks fun, and it's just 500. Zhao needs manga.
Thanks.
+4.
Ever try pudding from a convenience store? Ugh, they're so rich and creamy these days.
Really?
Coming from an experienced chef, we believe you.
Actually,
I want some pudding.
good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Now it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding.
Iron Chef.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasuga-kun.
Sorry, what was that?
Ah, nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
All right.
Alright, bingo.
Our bond's getting deeper.
3 more to find. Sorry. Oh, gift. Rice ball, 200 yen. Give that to Zhao.
Thanks.
+4.
いらっしゃいませ。
Alright. Oh, we have 15k? I mean 15 million? CC Lemon. I love CC Lemon. That's a real drink. I used to get that at a convenience store in the city. There's like an Asian convenience store. What is this? Super X contains a more compatible than standard Super X. Oh, this is for creating weapons, right? Interesting.
ありがとうございました。
Basically crazy glue. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Here? Zhao. Oh no, we're doing the wrong thing. Da 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 dum. Ba 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 bum ba 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 bum bum ba ba ba. There's that big Ferris wheel thing that Taj says is like the London Eye. Man, that's too scary. I wouldn't go on that. Bad guys, we could just beat down these. Boom, boom.
Up yet.
Reflex booster. We're gonna give all those to Kasuga.
Remember, stretching's important.
Okay.
Yo, these frames are sweet.
How are they any different from the ones you already have?
The difference is slight. But yeah, they are the same style. I guess I like the stick.
Fashionable Zhao.
I've got
Remove
around
the microphone.
20 pairs of these
There we
same
go.
glasses back home.
Taj, hello!
But I
And a
understand
big
why you seek
peacekeeper!
familiarity.
Salute to
I
you!
knew you'd get
How are you this evening?
Things are going well.
Oops. Peace angels in the
I've
chat.
really gotten to know them.
May the angels protect and guide you. Taj, were you at TG's stream? Just if you weren't there at the end, he said he might stream Friday, but that's always a big might. He says he can't stream on Saturday like he usually does. He has something to do. Yeah. Me, I have a slight headache right now. I don't know why. But it's I'm okay. Let me see. I had an interesting day. My dad was arguing with me before that I had to call the broker. You know, the stockbroker dude. And, cause I had money sitting in there for like a long time, that my mom put in and wasn't doing anything because it was just in cash. And it's just been sitting there racking up fees from the stupid brokerage. So, I always regret talking to them because I don't know much about stocks and stuff. Fudge, smackdown. So, thanks for letting you know. You have your Korean class. Oh, from 5 to 7 your time. So you doubt you'll be able to join. Yeah. That's pretty cool though, that you have the live classes. Oh man. But long story short, I put, what do you call it? I put money into Amazon stock. I figure that's the safest kind of thing
still do the back
these days.
Huh? Are you calling me out?
So hopefully it does well.
They say you can't do it after a certain age.
I can still do it.
But then the annoying thing is they always try to sell you on managed accounts.
You belong in an acrobatics.
And then he was trying
I
to
can still do it too.
tell me to tell my dad to get into another investment. And then the guy got annoyed at me when I was like,
What's this?
telling
Do I
him like,
detect a
oh, this
harassment
is
case?
just to make commissions and stuff, right?
Curious if you could.
You know, he took offense to
kidding.
that. But
Just
you
an
think
old
they
habit from
wouldn't
managing
at this
personnel.
point.
Is that what you call it?
They would just be professional about it and just
It's best to consider
Ignore-
your words before you speak.
ignore my claims
Anyway,
of
Nampa, you
him,
never
of their money
answered.
making.
Can you still back hip circle?
I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to the park alone tonight and see.
But anyway,
And you
yeah.
just get carted
I don't
away
think my
from
headache is
weirdo.
because of that,
Oh,
but
this
man,
place
that
is
was
completely
a
inhospitable.
stressful call. I don't like dealing with money. Jeez. Just because I'm not too educated on this whole thing. It's probably my allergies? It could be. It could be. I mean, I took my high blood pressure medicine, but I did take my antihistamine. So, it could be. I know antihistamines can raise blood pressure and cause headaches sometimes. But maybe. You know, you gotta take them with the things when you need them. Oh, look at this. We can beat these guys up easy. That's a boss that apparently we didn't beat before. Da-da-da. How many Korean classes have you had so far, Taj?
I'm not a loser.
Oh, we can't do the beatdown on them. Dang it. Oh, she's gonna do the web attack. Madam Web! Let's see, last week was your first class? Ah, okay. Pretty cool. Do you keep in touch with your classmates? Or that's kind of not a thing with internet courses? Like, is there like a chat forum or something?
Don't mess with me.
Here we go.
No? Yeah, I figure people want to keep to themselves. Don't know. Ah, we're doing all right. Look at these anime head people. I guess, a giant cigarette. This guy and his explosion breath, yeah. Whip! Whip it good. Now, what's that song? That's a Devo song.
Time to shut it down. Feel the heat.
Essence of the Dragon God! Oh no. You can't run from that, my friend. Yeah, look at that. His cigarette butt head lit up. That's cool, they added that to the animation. I don't know if that was intentional, but it was pretty nifty. Oh no, this is that walk attack.
Fried rice coming up.
You're gonna be served up by the Salt Bay. That's a well-seasoned walk. Essence of walk in a hard place. Oh man, that's fun. Man, they're almost dead, eh? Oh, did he heal? Fudge. Stop healing them! Okay, no, he didn't heal them. There we go. Oh, that guy. Okay, he didn't heal. Bowling ball! Cool. You know, that's why I like putting it on auto battle, because it uses attacks that I normally don't use. The power of alcohol! Da 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 da. So how's your week going, Taj? I hope things have lightened up for you. Oh man. Especially since it's so hot. You know, it cooled off here. Because we had a little bit of rains in the evenings.
Follow my lead.
And I think my dad said he's gonna go golfing tomorrow. So I get to stream another day.
Think you'd win?
It gives new meaning to alcohol breath. I wonder if you could light alcohol breath. That would be interesting. Even for like just a little puff flame. Alright, we won. What were we trying to do? We achieved that. Let's see, week's been crazy? Can't believe tomorrow's Thursday. The weeks have been flying by, Taj. They mentioned that on TG's stream, because he was talking about his schedule and stuff he needs to get done. By the way, he's going to KCON. I don't know if you know, like towards the end of July or mid-July. But apparently he's going to fly to KCON in LA, but he's not going to hang out and do stuff. He's only going to do KCON, I guess, for 2 days or something, or how many days it is. And then he's going straight to Hawaii from there for like a couple of weeks to be with relatives. Yeah. So, man, I remember that happening last year, and we had nothing to do for like 2-3 weeks. It was so boring. Oh man, I need to become part of another fan group of something. Makes sense? It's about halfway there. Yeah, you figure that's pretty wise. You kind of do, what's the saying? 2 birds with 1 stone? Yeah. It's important for him to see his family? True. Oh man, I miss my relatives a whole lot. I used to see my relatives every summer. We would go to Florida, but we don't get to do that these days.
Can't get over how huge this school is. That the student council's totally drunk on power.
You read too much manga.
I was friends with the head of our student council, actually. She spent most of
They're
her time
talking about the
negotiating
school in
budgets for
Judgment.
clubs. Seemed stressful.
So in the end, they're really just middle managers.
Reality
Yeah, there's
never
the
lives
school.
up to
That's the school from Judgment. Remember when Yagami used to help all the different student clubs? Yeah. Da da dum, boom, 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 boom. Oh, this is the dungeon. We don't want to go there anymore. No, thank you. Where is it? Oh, it's here. Yeah.
You're shitting me.
Something up?
There's this wok made by a famous craftsman that just got
Ooh.
released today. I wanted to try it out, so I was really gunning for it. There were
Fancy
limited
wok.
quantities, and they have all been snatched up already.
Any new cooking
Guess it wasn't
things,
hype
Tosh?
man.
Well, yeah.
I know you're really into
but it's only
cooking
sold
gadgets,
out
right?
to scalpers.
Scalpers.
Yeah. They buy up all the good shit, then list them for auction at sky-high prices.
I see. So they're opportunists.
Bastards aren't even gonna use what they bought. Really pisses me off.
I remember
If I
my
ever
sister
find one in
used to,
person,
because she used to
I'm gonna
work in
deep fry
restaurants,
their ass.
Not sure anyone wants that on the menu.
because she
All right.
was, she used to work in, what was it? Is it a 3-star restaurant?
Our bond's getting
Because she was a
deeper.
pastry chef, and she was also a regular chef too before. And then she became head of the pastry department in what do you call it? At Spice Market in Manhattan, another 3-star. So, yeah. And then after that, she was like, "I'm not getting paid enough," so she went to nursing school after that. And amazingly, the skills crossed over. Alright, we got one more of these to fill out. But I remember I went with her one time because my sister knew where all the professional, what do you call it? Like the chef cookware places are that people, like regular people, can't normally shop at. And we went there once so she could get some professional
Stretching's important.
things. What is this? Oh, this is a restaurant.
いらっしゃいませ。
Do we need anything here? French fragrance. Maybe we could do some of that. Yeah, restaurant supply store. Yeah. Yeah, my sister had all that stuff. Like, she would get the pots and pans for the house. And then she also had one of those knife bags or something. Or knife things that fold up and you have all your professional chef knives and stuff. It was really cool. I remember one time she told me a story. What was it? She traveled to she traveled to Florida with her chef knives because she was gonna take some classes down in Florida at some place. And the thing is, she got stopped at the airport for her chef knives. I had to explain it. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, what's French here? Well, the baguette is dessert du jour. That sounds French to me. Oh, I don't know what else would be French. We need 3 items apparently in that French fragrance thing. I would guess it's one of the wines, but it doesn't specifically say it's a French wine. This sounds Italian. Taj, is this Italian or French? The words there. Da-da-da. It looks Italian to me. Oh no, it's got foie gras. That's French. Looks Italian? Mmm. Alright. Shrimp, caviar. None of these wine. Oh no, it's a French wine. You're right. Okay, let's get. That's Italian. Here, glass of French white wine. Okay, that should. We need 3 items for that French fragrance combo. Let's see if we hit it.
Let's dig in.
Itadakimasu.
I'm
Real
real
meal.
neat.
Thanks for buying.
Where's
That
Ray?
is certainly food.
Fudge, it didn't work.
ありがとうございました
What could it be then?
いらっしゃいませ
I feel like we were close. It's not this, right? Tartare is not French, is it? Maybe it is. It is French? Okay. Then it's dessert du jour. And the white wine. Okay, let's try that. We're wasting our money, but it's okay. It's just a game.
Let's dig in.
I'm
Real
real
meal.
neat.
Thanks for buying.
Where's
That
Ray?
is certainly food.
Fudge. We didn't
あ
get
りが
it.
とうございました
Tornadoes is French? Okay, let me try that.
いらっしゃいませ
Okay, so this has the word French bread in it. And this says France. Oh man, it's got to be one of these combinations. The wine is throwing me off. But you know what? It says French fragrance. I don't think bread has a fragrance. Let's just do that.
Let's dig in.
Okay.
Real neat.
Thanks for buying.
Where's
That
Ray?
is certainly
Dang it.
ありがとうございました
It's gonna be one of these combinations. Has to be. Oh, these are all French. Ugh, but it's only gonna be 3 items. Let's go with all the wine. We just okay. See on the bottom right. There's 3 things we could try to go for. There's seafood a la carte, French fragrance, and high quality cuts. I'm trying for the French fragrance one, which see there's 3 question marks. So it's a combination of 3 items that we have to guess. And it unlocks a bonus, or sometimes it unlocks a little dialogue animation. So I think it's the 2. If it says French fragrance, it's the 2 wines. But then it has to something else that has to do with fragrance. Why not try the others? Well, we're already on this. We already know what's not in the combination. Oh, a fragrant French bread with a crisp texture. So it is this. I think it's the wines and the bread. It has to be.
Let's dig in.
Itadakimasu.
I'm
Real
real
meal.
neat.
There we go.
Finally, time to relax. Ah, so refreshing.
come on, don't just wipe your face with the hand towel. This place is high-end. For the love of God, act like it.
Yeah, my bad. That brings to mind, how does one act high-end?
Well, try to master acting normal first.
But that's the hard part, isn't it? Normal is different depending on the person. Like mannerism, speech, and stuff.
Whoa there, Namba-kun. Be careful going down that rabbit hole. Next thing you know, you'll be questioning how to breathe.
Hey, don't jinx me. Now I'm seriously worrying about it.
But when it comes to language, it pays to take your surroundings into account.
They only had bread and wine? True.
For example, you might say, "Oh my,
that's
this
an
baguette
interesting
has
meal."
a delightful
And that's
texture
coming
and
from
aroma.
someone who loves
It is
bread.
Simply divine.
Yeah.
Or something.
You're joking, right?
I would imagine they
I'm
wouldn't
messing
seat us
around.
for
I
this.
just couldn't think of a good example on the spot.
They wouldn't
Forget
seat you
aside,
without like a
it's actually
minimum
a good
order.
point, Sayako. Sometimes it's really important to read the room. Not that I'm an expert on that, of course.
Well then, why don't we try acting classy from this point on?
Okay. Let's do it.
Sure. Classy.
Well, we are kind of mafia people.
Guys, it's okay to speak.
Alright, we got the French fragrance booster. Boost XP. Cool.
Thanks for buying.
That was
That's
great.
Certainly food.
This is certainly
ありがとうご
food.
ざいました。
Oh, man, that's funny. Alright, we at least did one of them. Alright, everybody, let's get going. We already spent enough of our money in this place.
French food we had at this one place a while back was fantastic. Oh, must be nice to be filthy rich and eat like that whenever you want.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? You sound jealous.
Well, who wouldn't be? I definitely am. Though I bet I'd probably get pretty fat eating out all the time.
So, maybe I am jealous, but it's not like I think less of myself or anything. This old-timer I knew once told me something I've kept to heart ever since.
And what's that?
The rich pay for my social, so who's really coming out on top? How about that? The man's got a point.
I wish that were true.
Oh, brother.
Alright. Chat participant. Cool. Alright, I think there's one more we gotta find for Zhao. Where would it be? Oh, it's all the way over here. You know what? Let's take the taxi. Let's see. Taj says, because we'd only heard him speak Spanish, your mom was convinced that... Wait. Oh, I have to read that first part. You were maestros with your mom one time, and when we were eating, you were telling the bus guy how much you love their pretzel bread. And he just smiled and took our plates to wrap up. Because we'd only heard him speak Spanish, and your mom was convinced that he didn't understand you. You told her you were positive he did. He brought you out an extra to-go box filled with pretzel bread. So nice! Oh my gosh. Is Maestro's a restaurant? I'm assuming so. I'm not familiar with the place. My sister knows all the big restaurants. Especially in the city. Because she... what was it? She went to... She studied at the French Culinary Institute. And then worked at Nobu. And then worked at Spice Market. So yeah. I forget, I was thinking if she was worked at something before Nobu. But I don't know. So she's worked at those high-end restaurants. It's a really nice restaurant chain. On the order of Ruth's Chris. Oh, I don't know those places. Man, I'm so low-key. Tosh, My favorite, what was it? My favorite restaurant chain was this place called Bertucci's, which is like an Italian restaurant around here. It was a chain, but I think they closed most of them now. And there's another place I liked, Hula Hands. And then I think national chain wise, I like Fridays. Except Fridays went downhill like really, really terribly. Oh man. Oh no, bad guys. Fudge, I didn't see that guy standing there. Nobu is a really nice restaurant. Yeah, it's that that Iron Chef guy, Morimoto. Chef Morimoto? I forgot what his other name is. Noburo? Is it Morimoto? Something like that. Oh goodness, it wasn't that great when it was super popular. You mean Fridays? Man, Fridays, I don't know. It was nice before, but then, like, after a while, like, the one that we went to, it was like they stopped cleaning the place. It started getting raggier and raggier. You like it? You've been to Nobu before? So nice. I've never been, even though my sister was there. But my mom and dad went, because my sister was able to get my mom and dad a table. Yeah. Dun dun. Fridays. That was the issue with all the Fridays. I know, it started to get really bad. You know what is the worst restaurant you've ever been to, Taj? I think the worst one I've ever been to was Golden Corral. Oh my god. Golden Corral was nasty. Because it's a buffet, but man, the buffet looked dirty. Oh man. That was the worst restaurant I've ever been to. Not only that, but the carpet was dirty too. Where am I trying to go? Oh, I'm trying to go here. We'll just go around. Here? Golden Corral.
Bring it on. It's over.
These guys are headed to the Twice concert.
I haven't warmed up yet. There's more where this came from.
But yeah, I haven't been to a lot of fancy places. I tend to go to a lot of cheapy places.
Flick of a wrist.
You think so?
Especially if I'm paying.
Big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope. Just draining water from noodles.
That's it?
That's it. Draining ramen noodles takes a bit of finesse, believe
Really,
it.
Zhao?
The goal is
When you were a
to
kid,
make
your
quick,
grandma
reflective
took you
movements,
to
and
an...
as few movements
Oh!
possible.
Oh my god! Any of those old whatever buffets
Noodles' delicate
are terrible.
texture, and the snap of your
And I don't know
wrist
why
is
my
key.
mom and my
So
aunt
I guess it showed up in my
loved
writing,
those
too.
I
places.
think it all stems from
The food
something
was
as
so
wholesome as making
bland.
noodles.
So
What
bland.
else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao?
Yeah.
Things are going well.
Yeah, I think it's Old Country Buffet. We have
Complete.
a few of those here. And you know what? If you go there at a certain time, it would be filled with old folks home people. Like there'd be a bus outside from like the nursing homes, and it would be filled with old folks home people. Yeah. The literal feast, for the literal first thing you booked for your Europe trip with your mom after the hotels and transportation was an afternoon something something. I gotta hear the rest of that sentence, Taj. But yeah. But man, oh my god, man, old country buffet. It was bad too. It was dirty. Carpet was dirty. Like the food, because there's like a lot of little kids too running around, and little kids don't know how to get food from a buffet. So there'd be like food scattered all over there and on the floor sometimes. It was bad. Oh man. Afternoon tea service? Oh my gosh. That must be really nice in Europe. Like what do they call that? English tea service or something? Or even French or whatever. Afternoon teas? Yeah, that's... Whew, with all the little sandwiches and stuff? I would love that. Alright, we finished our thing for Zhao. Our bingo card. Yeah, I would love to try that. That would be cool. Head here. Da-da-da-da-da! Which means now that
Hey,
we've...
Kiryu-san, you up for a trip to the arcade?
An arcade? Sure. You have something in mind?
Not in particular. I just got the urge to play a few games with you, that's all.
Oh, really, Zhao?
Alright.
Nice. See, now that we know Zhao on a more personal level, he invites us to places. Which arcade? Isn't this the arcade? We have to do the chats though. In the that's not our restaurant. Where's our? It's up there. I went in the wrong direction. Oh, excuse me. Let me take your briefcase. Spirit booster. Cool. Like, where do you book those? Are they at like super fancy restaurants or hotels? I would imagine. Let's see, your mom laughed at you because you had sussed out a lot of the restaurants visited as options before we even got there. It took you 6 months to plan. I would imagine. Oh my gosh. Alright, we've completed? Did we complete Psychos? Nanba we completed. What happened to the guys from Judgment? Oh well. We'll have to do Zhao's story stuff. Begin drink link. But yeah. I don't know, do you go to Europe often,
Zhao.
Tosh?
Ah, hey there, Kiryu-san.
Karen's been knocking him back.
I would
still
plan
haven't
that
had
to
a
the
drink
T.
with you yet.
If
Mind
it
if
was
I
like
sit
a
here?
lifetime, like
course
a
not.
rare thing.
Be my guest. Some
It
one-on-one
can be.
time
Yours
with
was at
Kiryu-san,
your
huh?
hotel,
Gotta
which was
make
one
me
of
a
the
little
original
nervous.
hotels for tea service.
I
Yeah,
guess you've already got a
that
good
must be
buzz going.
nice. Only that one time? Yeah, I would plan that out too if I was only going like rarely.
Been a while since you
Like
stepped
once.
down as a leader.
I've
of the
never been to
Lima,
Europe,
hasn't
by
it?
the way.
Yep.
I don't really
I'm
travel
just a
that
regular
much.
old civilian. Trying to be one at least.
Right. I imagine other
I only
people
traveled
might
a
not
lot
see it
when
that
my
way.
when I was little, when my
It's
parents
been a
would
solid
travel.
15 years since you quit the business, right? But people still call you Kiryu-san. The fourth chairman and the Dragon of Dojima.
The Dragon of
Yeah.
Dojima.
There's no running from your past. Guess we're both struggling on that front.
But at least I've got it a bit easier than you. My name's only good round here in Ijincho.
From the
You
stories
ever
I've
regret
told,
giving it all
yeah.
up?
I've only been to
Father
the
passed you the
Philippines
mantle,
twice. Once in
Liyue
first
Mom was tearing
grade
itself apart
and
from
once
the
in
inside
college.
out back then.
On family
Thanks
trips.
to Ryo Aoki and the Omi Alliance.
I've been to Hawaii
A good lot of them stabbed me in the
I-
back.
when I was in
Some
high
of the old
school, I
heads
believe.
included.
Another family
We had no
trip.
choice but to rebuild from the ground up.
Mexico.
Obviously, somebody has to take
I,
responsibility
if you remember
for all
that story.
And well, who
Yeah.
else better
But
than
it was
the
like
guy
for just like an afternoon or
Its
something
Komi-jo was
when we were
literally
little.
going up in smoke too. Ijincho's
My
entire gray
uncle.
zone was in danger.
Oh wait, I'll
Having
wait till
Sahin
this
take
talking
the wheel
stops
was
because
the
it's a
best
funny
choice,
story.
so no, I don't regret my decision.
I see.
By bringing the Liu Mang and Komi Jewel together,
Where else
Sun
have I
managed
been?
to save
I've been to the
lot of lives.
Bahamas on a cruise.
That had to be
On a
ton
family
of hard
trip.
work.
I
can't
don't like
possibly
cruises,
thank
though.
her enough for all she's done.
Let's see. Yeah, press you're so honest about it. This was, okay.
I'm impressed you're so honest about it.
I gotta say, it hits different when you're the one dishing out praise, Kiryu-san. Kasuga-kun's got away with words.
Where else have I
Sure,
been?
not too
I've been to
bad.
Canada a little bit.
Thanks.
Kiryu-san, you're a dead man walking, aren't you? So you can't pay your family or friends a little visit?
That's right.
In the
Are you
U.S.,
sure you should be talking to
all
me
up and down the East
The
Coast.
Daidoji probably think that this will all work out in their favor. So they'll turn a blind eye.
California,
then? All right, then. You think it'd be cool if you
wherever
came over to
Reno
my place?
is, and
Your place?
Las Vegas.
I own a Chinese restaurant, see? An old
That's
little
where I've been
hole in
to
the wall,
continental-wise.
but it's mine. Sometimes I cook the food myself. Scratch that. Not sometimes.
Pretty much all family trips
Every
when
day.
I was
From
little.
the top of the Liu Mang to the head of the kitchen.
I've always loved cooking. You catch
Oh,
me
in
in
Milwaukee.
the kitchen even during my Liu Mang days.
Milwaukee and
A lot of my guys like to eat
for
whatever
conventions.
I whipped up to.
You ever consider that it was hard for them to tell the boss his food sucks?
Oh, so that's how you want to play. Guess now I've just gotta invite you to my restaurant then.
Okay. I'll go, but it's on the house. That's if your food's actually bad. Must be nice doing what you love. We'll say this because this is the more complimentary.
Must be nice to run a business doing what you love. Sounds pretty rewarding, too.
Sure is. And I'd be more than happy to serve you up a meal anytime.
That's some confidence you've got there. I look forward to it.
Da, da, da,
How
da.
about another round?
Fine by me. But you should take it easy. Wouldn't want you to keel over before you get a taste of my cooking.
Fine. Whatever you say. Barkeep.
Hard to believe you're a sick man. Barkeep, hit me with another two.
That's the spirit.
Alright. Oh, yeah. So, I remember when we had our first trip to California, and I was like a little kid. And then my uncle wanted to go on a day trip with my parents to drive into Mexico to get alcohol super cheap and then bring it back to his house in California. And my parents, see, they don't drink. So I was like, sure, because I guess it's like per person you're allowed a certain amount of alcohol to bring back. So my uncle is basically using my parents to bring back more alcohol. But then, for whatever reason, we went into Mexico for an afternoon, did some shopping, and then we went back, and then the border guards confiscated all the alcohol. Oh man, my uncle was so mad. So mad. But it was funny. You've been to 19 states. I know you've lived in a lot of them. Right, Tosh? Yeah. How many states are on the East Coast? Because I've been to all of them, I think. Because we used to drive. Oh my god. Every summer, we would drive from New York all the way to my relatives in Florida. And that's like a 1 to 2 day drive. Usually 2 day drive. But if you drove all night, it's possible to do it if you have a lot of people that can drive in the car. You've only lived in 3? Ah. And then, man, just seeing, being a city kid and then driving down to the south. Oh my god, man. I would get mad at my parents because they would sometimes, if I were me to be safe, I would only eat at chain places. But then sometimes my parents would be adventurous and go into a diner, a no-name diner, truck stop, with a lot of trucker people. And for me, I was scared to death of that. I remember one time, because there was like a video game machines at this diner, and I went to go play at the video game machines. I was a little kid. And then there was other little kids there, like southern little kids who've never been in a city, like farmer kids. And I'd be like, hey, where are you from? And I was like, New York City? And I was like, oh, really? So, I was scared of them, but then they ended up being pretty friendly. So that's me stereotyping, southern farm kids. So they're actually pretty fun, and we played video games for a little bit while I was there at the arcade machines. That's a big no. You drove from Michigan to Myrtle Beach one time for a dance competition. It was supposed to be 20 hours. Yeah, it's like around that. Your dad made it in 15 hours? Oh my god. He was driving like a bat out of Hades? Yeah. We swore never to do that again. We would do stuff like that every summer, Taj. Driving like either to Florida. One time we drove north to Bar Harbor, Maine. For the only reason that my parents heard the lobster was good there. That's the only reason we went up there. I'm like, man, we could get lobster at any market. There's no reason to drive up there. And then my parents were like, oh, it's fresh. And, they make it really good there from what they heard. And then, I don't know. I had the lobster too, even though I was allergic to it, but it did taste good. Nope, you left them, and when you went to your dad's competition after that, your mom demanded you flew. Yeah, I swear, as hyperactive kid in a car, it's the worst thing, those long car drives. Especially when it's late at night, too. Because when my dad was younger, he would insist on driving the whole night through so he wouldn't have to pay for a hotel, or motel. A motel, Tosh, not a hotel. Not a hotel. Some scary-ass, side of the highway motel that has, late at night where the lights have mosquitoes buzzing around it and moths and scary ass stuff. But sometimes he would insist on driving the whole night, which actually I was okay with because, man, stopping at those motels is scary. Scary and uncomfortable. That's also a big no? Yeah. You don't want any of that, Taj. It's better to fly. Better to fly and get to your destination right away. Whew. Man, road trips are the worst.
What's with the face?
Huh?
But there were fun
hey,
experiences when you look back on it.
Something's been bugging me, actually.
That right?
Yep. Mind hearing me out? Can't say it'll be much fun, though.
I'm all ears.
I was checking out this food blog earlier.
Food blog?
They review bars and other joints here in Egypt.
I like how these people all have different interests.
They hit up my place, too.
Sounds like they rubbed you the wrong way.
Well, yeah. They wrote a bunch of crap about how the food sucks, how the employees are rude, how the place is a stinking mess. And it's not a one-time deal, either. They've been writing about my place for days.
You're saying these are fake reviews?
What else could they be? I take pride in
Well, yeah.
Sure. I
don't know.
A little old, but I keep it spotless.
When you get older, it's
Man,
like, man, I just don't have the energy for traveling like that.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, it's like a big adventure.
Still trying to figure out how to handle this. Should I leave it alone, or do I do something about it?
Your long drives are either to Toronto or Chicago. You grew up in the suburbs and vacation in... Oh, that's the opposite. Pretty cool though. I mean, there's a lot to see in the city. It's kind of weird when you live there and then you're kind of just used to it. Like, for example, oh my god, it was so annoying. When my cousins from Florida, because they would also visit us, like, a lot of summers. So it would be kind of like we would go down to Florida, and then they would come up to see us in the city. And then the thing is, okay, when you take the train, the subways, in New York City, if you're a New Yorker, you are quiet. You just keep to yourself and try not to stick out. But when my cousins are there, they're the most obnoxious teenagers when they were younger. And then they would be like talking really loud in the train, joking around, moving up and down the cars, trying to look out the windows. I was like, you could tell, when you're in New York, you go, yep, those are tourists. Those are tourists. Those are not locals. You could pretty much easily, especially like, also the way they dressed and stuff. So it was kind of embarrassing for me, but I could see that being super, super interesting for them. Oh, man. Alright, why not just leave it be? Wonder if they really are.
I wonder who they really are. Why do they get to remain anonymous when they're writing something awful like that?
What was your favorite thing to do in the cities, Taj?
I'm also itching to find out what kind of person posted that.
I always brought my cousins to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It was super fun and had like something for everyone in there. And then right next to that is Central Park, which is a fun hike.
My place gets lots of regulars. I think the customers who do follow blogs are usually the first timers.
Makes sense. And all that's left to consider is how you feel about this whole situation.
Yep. Guess so. And I think I've got an idea who that blogger is.
Oh, yeah?
Right before that blog posted, I got into a nasty little spat with a customer. Never seen him before in my life.
How'd that happen?
Well, considering my previous occupation, I get a lot of customers with some real heavy baggage.
You like to explore, eat, and shop?
Pictures or videos once they're inside.
That's the place to do it.
So. But that guy didn't give
Since there's so much stuff in such a short distance.
Didn't call him out.
Damn right. I went up to him and I told him, please refrain from filming inside the restaurant. Honestly,
anything particular?
It was just him there, but
like
the place was pretty packed.
Something unique in Chicago?
Got him all riled up. How dare you speak to a customer
and Toronto?
Like that?
Have I been to Toronto?
And things just went downhill from there.
Taj, which is the city near Niagara Falls? I've been to that one
I ever come back here
in
again.
Canada, but I can't remember the name of it.
Someone posted on their blog talking shit about my restaurant. I figure it's probably the same guy.
No, the one in Canada, not Buffalo. Da-da-da. I remember there's a tower there, but I don't know if maybe a lot of Canadian cities have towers. Seems likely to me. You need more evidence.
Maybe you could ask Komijo to look into it. They're good at that kind of thing.
I technically got booted from the underworld, and to abuse an organization's power all for my personal
it is
affairs.
Toronto? Okay, cool.
Not a good look.
Yeah, I've been there.
I doubt
it was super clean.
Let me off with
that's the thing we noticed.
That's true.
And also, for some reason, all the signage is red. But I imagine that's because that's the color of their flag.
I did consider doing that.
So, what's your plan? If that customer's the same person behind the blog post, are you going to confront him?
I'm not gonna go that far.
You used to have a hairdresser there? How
civilian.
far would that be to get there?
Considering how proud
My
you
gosh,
are,
Taj.
You're taking this pretty well.
Yep, I think so too.
Pretty cool, though.
It's like, once I get heated, it's
I already told you the story about me getting a haircut, right? Oh my god, it still looks terrible. I'm sure it looks good to normal people,
what happened
normal
to being
dudes.
A regular civilian? Guess I'll have myself another
But
drink.
man, I'm so not used to it.
Bad distraction.
I can't look in the mirror.
I'm with you
It's
there.
like, what the hell happened?
Sit through that nonsense.
Just glad you're feeling better.
It was like the first few days, waking up in the morning, and then go into the bathroom, look in the mirror. I was just, I wake up, open my eyes in the bathroom. Oh, dang it! It's like, I can't look at that hair. Oh man. Zhao's bond with the team has enhanced his skills. He'll sometimes chain attack downed enemies. Yeah, that's the whole reason we're doing all this talky talk stuff. Zhao, keep talking to us. Up your skills. About 4.5 hours? That's not so bad. Drive one way. Almost the exact same to get to Chicago. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, let's see.
What's up, Zhao?
I
More
think
bad press for your
from
restaurant?
Not
here?
this time. Got a message from the Liumang boys.
From New
Said they
York
wanted
to
to
Atlantic
do something.
City, which we used to do a lot
Didn't you leave?
because
the
my mom
Lehman?
was really
Yeah, I did.
into casinos.
But they still try to contact
I think that was like 3
Mind
hours.
if I complain for a bit?
Yeah. And then, like,
What they
I
want?
think here
Remember
to
the blog I mentioned last
Philadelphia is
time? The one
4
talking
hours,
trash about my place.
which we've done
Right.
before also.
Might be the same guy that gave you
My
trouble.
sister really likes Philadelphia. There's some kind of food
Yep.
place there that we
Those
liked.
Liumang boys are using
I like
whatever
the Philly
means possible
cheesesteaks.
to hunt him down. They're hell bent on catching him.
But there's a
Saying
better
stuff
place
like,
that I
"He
didn't
can't
go
around
when
starting shit
my
and running
sister
away
went.
like that."
They found some cool
And
market
if they do
place,
find him, things might get real
like some kind of
messy.
foodie market.
But you're not the one ordering them around, right?
No, of course not.
Which means these young guns are causing a racket because someone's giving their old boss a hard time.
Yep. Honor's just as big a deal as life and death down in the underworld. Not that you need me to tell you that.
Let's see. In Chicago, several months were shopping and Magnificent Mile. What's over there at Magnificent Mile? Remember pronunciation. Visiting the water tower, eating at Giordano's, and getting Garrett's Chicago mixed popcorn. Wait a minute. Oh, you know what I had in Milwaukee? I had a, what do you call it? You know that Chicago deep dish pizza. Like a real one. It was really good. The only thing is it took, I think 30, 40 minutes to get. Because they make it from scratch. I was like, oh my god, it takes too long. It takes forever. Why? Oh man. But you know, it was great. I wish I could find a place around here that has that. I wasn't used to it because New York City pizza is like 10 minutes. Just pop it in the oven, 10 minutes, it's done. Because it's a pie, it is a pie, true. And when you order it with like sausage, I think they put in raw sausage, right? So it's gotta cook that long. You know? It's not like pre-made. You know, like delivery pizza. Da-da-da. Oh, so Giordano's is the deep dish pizza place? Yeah. Yeah, so when everything's fresh, it was, I will say it was the most delicious pizza I've ever had. And it beats out New York pizza. Like, for real. Even the good New York pizza. Let's see. Let's wait and see what happens. Maybe we should try to stop them? Seems like you're a popular guy.
Seems like you're a popular guy. Whenever a Yakuza boss steps down, people tend to avoid them like the plague.
Eh, I guess so. But that didn't happen to you, did it, Kiryu-san? In the end, no matter where you go, popularity varies from person to person.
So, how many of these guys are we talking about?
Da-da-da. But what is that Magnificent Mile
But
place?
probably no more than 50.
Is it a shopping area or something?
But there's only 4 guys at the core of the whole shebang. We used to hang
You
around
grew up
way
on
back when I
Chicago
was
and
leader.
Detroit style
Called
pizza?
themselves
What's
the
Detroit
Four
style
Beasts.
pizza?
Sort of like your person.
Is that much different? That is something I've
Kind
never heard of.
adorable in a way, but feisty. Got a tendency to take things a little too far. They're the ones who are really pissed off with this blogger, so I gotta tighten the leash.
Must be tough on you. They're not gonna leave you alone so long as they keep you on that pedestal.
Yeah, like you're one to talk, Kiryu-san. What's going on with me can't even compare to what the Dragon of Dojima goes through.
Let's see. It's a
But
mile
I
of
guess
shops
the two of us are
and
in the same
restaurants
boat.
right in the middle,
I mean, who
part of
else
Michigan
would do
Avenue
this kind of stuff?
in China. Chinatown? Chicago. Autocorrect. Oh man, it's super funny what your autocorrect does. Oh man. Yeah. Pretty awesome. So that's a lot of shopping. Oh my gosh. Awakening chance. Doesn't look like anything's getting to you. I'll lend you an ear if you want to talk. No wonder I'll drink you. Yeah.
Well, I can lend you an ear if you want to talk about it.
Thanks for that. But like I said, same boat. If there's anything on your mind, you can lay it on me too.
That's so. Right.
We're
Look,
best
I found
friends with
myself a
Zhao
drinking
now.
buddy.
But seriously, Kiryu-san, you always look like you're trying to shoulder everything yourself. Hell, you even were quick to accept the fact that your time's been cut short.
Not really. I've spent plenty of time thinking about it.
You don't gotta lie down and take it. You could still try to fight back, you know. Survive. Looks to me like you're putting on an act. Because you're supposed to be a legend.
Where is this coming from?
Just something that's been on my mind. We've gotten pretty chummy, haven't we? Close enough for me to air out all my stupid complaints to you. Figured I could come out and say it by now. Or, did I cross the line there?
You're fine. I'll keep that in mind. After all, it's good advice from a good drinking buddy.
Awesome. Made all these drinks worth it. Man, you are one legendary pain in the ass.
Bros. Cool.
Didn't think the drinks would hit so hard today.
Alright. He'll now perform combo attacks with allies. Cool. Any more Zhao stuff? Fudge. There is. Da-da-da-dum.
You're not tired, are you?
Let's see. Detroit style deep dish. But it's a pan deep dish. It's square and it uses brick. Wait. So I had to look at the iPad because the text came off the TV. A brick cheese instead of mozzarella. What's brick cheese? The sauce is out on in stripes last. Cool. Toppings, cheese, then sauce. Yeah, my friend of mine was so confused about how it's so inverted compared to New York stuff. It's got a buttery soft but crisp crust. Interesting. And it's square. Kind of like, what do we call that here? A Sicilian slice. Yeah.
What's going through your brain right now?
Is it kind of like that ciabatta bread? Kind of crust? Hard cheese. Oh, I gotcha. Rather than soft. Like Parmesan or something, right? Similar to Sicilian? Where's the door? Oh, that's... Oh, we're trying to walk into the wrong place. We really are drunk.
You must be tired.
Oh, man. Alright, Zhao. Let's finish off these drink links.
Hey, Zhao. Mind if I join?
Grab a seat, but go easy on the booze, all right?
I know. Sorry for worrying you.
Yeah, that must be cool. I haven't seen a place that has
wanted to say this
Detroit-style pizza around here. I know the city has
Remember what we
one
talked about last time?
Chicago-style
The
place,
new came up.
like an
my
authentic one,
memory.
but I haven't been
That
to it.
business with the blogger.
But I did look
The
it up
one who was
on
talking shit about my place.
Google
Turns out
once.
the Liumang boys figured out who this guy is.
Hey.
Besides the
bad
really...
news.
You know
I'd have to
what?
kill him.
Pizzeria Uno's,
Yeah,
super
I feel ya.
disappointing.
I even told him to lay off the guy.
Super
And
disappointing.
They said they got the picture, Oh.
Yeah.
What's up?
Images.
Since
Let
they've
me
been
see.
calling themselves my personal guard, well, they probably care more about my honor than I
Whoa!
do.
Look at that pizzeria. That
Imagine those children
pepperoni.
twiddling their
Super
thumbs.
crispy.
So, what's your plan?
I gave him an
So when you
ultimatum.
say the sauce is
If
in
I find out
stripes,
something happened to that blogger,
so there's no
I'm
sauce
closing up shop.
underneath at all?
Are you serious?
Doesn't matter whether or not it was an accident. If that blogger is ever in danger, I'm packing my
Interesting.
bags and skipping town. No ifs, ands,
Crispy
or
chewy
buts
crust,
about it.
plenty of cheese, and crispy pepper. So that's not mozzarella at all, Taj? That's just like big slabs of hard cheese? Oh my god, that must be really rich. Nope. Huh. That's wild. So no sauce underneath the cheese. It's slices of hard cheese. Man, I want to try that sometime. That sounds delicious. But it's, and you say it's buttery too? Just that hard cheese itself is, yeah, that's some rich stuff. I remember, what was it? We had a chicken Alfredo once. And I feel like it was like so much cheese on it. That they put compared to the sauce. I felt like it was mostly cheese instead of the cream sauce. And it was good, but it was way too rich for me. Although I ate it, I enjoyed it a lot. But man, that'll choke your arteries. Let's see. Thought cooking is important to you.
Are you sure? Your restaurant means a lot to you,
The
doesn't
toppings are under the cheese. Yeah.
Wasn't easy getting my
Pretty
skills
cool.
up to par either. Like hell.
Although I imagine that's the pepperoni is on top, so
But
then it could
there's
get
no other
crispy.
way to stop him.
But I guess like
What's
other
left
meat
is to
and
pray
veg
that the blogger
would be
gets
underneath.
to live in peace. If he winds up in an accident, then I'm hitting the road.
Sure hope your boys will give it a rest.
Same here. But that blogger is still talking smack about me.
Oh no.
Every single goddamn day. Wish he'd lay off already.
What kind of guy was he anyway?
You know. Just a very ordinary, very lame.
What else you got
businessman.
planned the rest of the week,
Same
Taj?
guy who caused a stink at my place.
Any cool weekend
Seems like he
plans?
caught wind he was being tracked and
So
went
Friday is Korean class.
Oh, surprisingly perceptive.
Cool.
And they didn't find anyone at his house, and apparently he hasn't been going to work.
Was he local?
Yeah, he lived close to Chinatown. Made some posts about the places nearby. He's actually written some decent reviews. Judging by his analysis on flavor profiles, the guy's got experience.
That's great and all. But he needs to stop antagonizing you on the internet. For his own sake.
You said
Internet drama.
I'm
Work,
not sure
class,
if he even realizes
homework,
how much danger he's in right now.
And pour away all your orders from this week. Oh man. Put away. Yeah. Let's see. Why not warn the blogger? Find him and guard him.
Why not warn the blogger? Doesn't have to be directly.
Yeah.
Maybe you could post a comment on his blog.
That's like usually when my dad
kind of threatening though.
comes here to visit
not
on the
add more
weekend.
fuel to the
Well,
fire.
Fridays he usually comes.
Yeah, I see your point.
Um,
That blogger probably
he goes to
didn't think the entire
Costco first
Obama
and
meme
buys
line would be
so
out for
much
blood,
stuff.
Even if it's
And
just
then I
on
have
the
to
internet.
spend so much time
Probably
putting
didn't
it all
realize the owner
away.
was their former leader either.
Definitely bad luck on his part.
I think,
But his manners were even worse. He was filming without permission.
what am I gonna
and
do?
Snapped the moment he got
I'm
him.
not sure.
Ever since then, he's been trying to pick a fight with me on the internet. Seriously, give a guy a break.
But if you want to keep your place running, then he
Probably
has to
watch
stay
some
safe and sound.
movies
Let's have ourselves a
and
toast
build model
to
kits.
his well-being.
Yeah, sure.
Oh
I guess.
man. You got your subscribe and save
I've been
items.
so reluctant
So you have a
to-
lot of work.
You're telling me.
In 110 degrees? How far? They don't deliver it right up to your door? You have to go like down to pick it up farther from your, I guess at wherever your thing is. Luckily, our house is just house, driveway, and then mailbox. So I don't have to go outside too much. Usually they just put stuff, like if I order stuff from Costco, they just, like I always put a note on the thing. It's like, it's okay to come up on the driveway. And then please drop off stuff by garage door. So I don't have to really go outside. They do, but even breaking it down, the box is too big. Oh, yeah. I haven't done subscribe and save. Let's see. Usually because my dad is my delivery guy most of the time. Or sometimes we go out to the Costco and then I have to carry stuff. Oh my god. Man, going to the Costco and then walking all around that place, man, my legs and my back hurt after that. Oh, we finished the Zhao drink links. Alright, let me just talk to the bartender. Use ingredients. Complimentary tea. This one. Okay. Talk.
Welcome.
Order. Feeling a bit spicy. Alright. We have 3 items. Actually, you don't have to do that. There's no talk. There's no talk dialogue for this one.
Thanks.
Let's see. Like, you'll get your paper towels. Yeah. During the pandemic, when my relatives couldn't drop off groceries for me, or my dad didn't come by, for like months, I would have to order stuff from Costco. Oh my god. There was so much stuff. And then, yeah, it's a lot of walking back and forth. And when I'm in charge of the groceries, it is not good. Because I picked the worst stuff. There was one time, okay, you know how much I like soda and how I became diabetic over the pandemic. I would buy like a case of soda, which would be, I think it's like 24, no, it's like something like 34 cans or something. 32 or 34 cans in a box. And then I would order 10 boxes, Tosh. Because I didn't want to have to order every week or 2. I wanted to order for like a whole month. And then I would order, I would fill the freezer with so much Costco frozen food. Man, it was bad. I had the worst diet. I had frozen pizzas. You don't think you've had that much pop in 5 years? I remember when the guy unloaded it, and he was joking around. He was like, you having a party or something? I was like, no. It was like, there are a lot of people here? Oh, nope, it's just me. It's just me, sir. Oh, man. Because I would, it would be the dumbest stuff, Taj. Whoever, the delivery guy must have thought there was a party going on or something. But cause it was so much frozen pizza, chicken wings, 10 cases of soda. What else did I get? Ice cream, a whole lot of chips, and stuff like. I had the worst diet. I mean, I don't know if you were just around last year, right, Taj? But man, during the pandemic, Taj, I would stream every day. Every day. Because my dad wasn't here on the weekends. He wasn't here for the whole years during the pandemic. So, stream every day. eat snacks, drink soda. Oh my god, it was the worst. Alright. Like, you know, we can't be doing that anymore. God, that's why my dad now brings me salad. There's so much salad in the fridge. Oh man. Just bags and bags of pre-made salads. Oh man. But yeah, I would also have to order from Amazon, you know, stuff like that. Like I had to order my shampoos, my lotions, and like paper plates, towels. I say paper plates because, man, did I hate washing dishes. Oh man. All right, we out. What time is it? 12? Almost 12:30. How long have I been streaming? Hour and a half? I think I'll make it like a 2-hour stream because I'm getting tired again. Oh my god, Taj, did I mention to you? Remember how I was sleeping really good during prednisone? I am exhausted now these days, Taj, because I'm back to only being able to sleep like maybe 4 hours. Oh my god. I think that's why I have a headache, is that I'm not sleeping enough again.
There's a fortune teller over there.
Say,
Fortune
there's
teller?
someone like Madame Eugene show around here?
Palmistry.
Well, I doubt you'd see a fortune teller at like.
Yep, your metabolism has plummeted.
Then
Yeah.
again, maybe she's out there and we just don't know.
Oh man.
Nanchan, is there a reason?
I want to sleep good again, Taj. I also don't want my joints to hurt anymore. Man, you know, I didn't realize I had joint pain for so long. And then when you take prednisone and you feel super young and athletic and full of energy,
to help you with that.
and then once it wears off and then everything hurts again, it's the worst.
Spray all over Jungi. Ugh, so frustrating.
Oh, we have to
I'm
take a
sure
photo of
Jungi
this.
would agree.
Well, you know, there's a trick to those. You just gotta use your nails.
Isn't there a BTS guy named Jungi?
The bag can't be wet either.
Hey, wait, that's
Yeah.
it? It's really that easy?
All the more reason to see her. I'll just, yeah.
Start getting my fortune told by Zhao.
Jungi. Ah,
Yeah, right.
okay.
I'm as psychic as one of those bags.
Found it.
Okay, we have to take a photo
Picture
of this.
perfect.
Cool. There's also an Namjoon. I know that's RM, right? I kind of know some of them. Because Babanaki taught me some of the BTS members. So I know a little bit about it, but not a whole lot. Yoongi is Suga, right? Or is it Suga? Or August D? Yeah, they have like multiple names, so that's why I get confused a lot. It's Suga? Okay. Yeah. With Twice, it's pretty, I wouldn't say easy, but it's easier because they're using their real names. Except for Jihyo. But Jihyo is a special case because she officially changed her name. Because I think it was her original birth name was like probably Jisoo, I think. And then for whatever reason, she officially changed her name during her trainee days. Let's see. Actually, he only goes by August D if he is doing solo work. Ah, interesting. I know I've seen those MVs. Well, some of the MVs. There was that bridge one with the fire stuff going on, right? And then there was another one. I forgot what was going on in it. It's DT Sugar. Oh, really? Oh, that makes a lot more sense now. What does the DT mean? Didn't we have to go to the arcade for something? Which arcade? The Chinatown one, right? Huh. DT represents Daegu Town, where he's from, and his old rap crew when he was underground. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm sure his old friends would appreciate that. I know there's one arcade here. And then I think there's a one here, but there's no marker for what we have to do. Harbor Light. I don't know if I want to do this one because I don't know how long this will be. We'll go here. Fudge. How do I... There we go. Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin are their real names. Ah, okay. Yeah, those seem like, you know, actual Korean names. And then the other ones seem like rap names, right? Taehyung goes by V. Yeah, I was wondering about that. I saw the name V before. Because he was hidden right up to a week before their debut. Ah, so it was kind of like a code name. Because I know he's not a rapper, right?
Okay.
I think he's one of the choreo guys. Cool. Oh, he's a singer. Okay.
All right.
Da, 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 da. I think we have to go here. Yeah, I kind of know some of them. What is this? Oh, reminisce. Oh, okay, I have to read this out. Ah, the Seiryu clan office is just up ahead. I better not get too close to it. That's like right there. That's Yakuza. Still, to think that the former Tojo clan headquarters is now the Seiryu clan's Tokyo branch. As a supporter of the Great Dissolution, I might not have any right to say this, but it pains me to realize that the Tojo clan is no more. They were the top of the underworld. Society would be better off without the Yakuza. This much I know. Daigo must have struggled with this decision. Whenever I think of his suffering, the loneliness I feel seems trivial in comparison. Daigo, Watase, and the others made the right decision. I want to be proud to say that.
This brings back memories.
That's why I have to do whatever I can to help. Alright, we did it. Let's see, what's Taj saying? Everyone thought BTS was 6, and their debut trailer dropped with their names, and it trended asking, who is V? Yeah, it was pretty decent marketing. Wait a minute, can we go this way? No. I remember that was blocked off. Wait a minute. Bad guys. And a safe. Okay.
Well, let's get started.
It wasn't for marketing? Oh.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
What name does he prefer using?
No pain.
Because I remember hearing a thing that RM prefers not to use the RM name anymore. It was because he was so unique. Hitman Bomb. He would be poached, so he had them hidden. Ah, okay. No? He does like the name?
Don't mess with me.
Allow me.
My goodness. He doesn't use Rat Monster anymore. He uses RM to represent real meat. Oh, I getcha. So, the RM moniker used to mean Rat Monster, but now he changed it to be real meat, to as interesting. Does he still rap, or is that his, or he wants to be a singer now? No? He used to go by Rat Monster. Ah. Yeah, so much lore with these groups.
You're through.
My goodness.
Don't mess with me.
Time to put you down.
He shortened it to RM in 2017. Oh, so it was Rat Monster, like the full name when they debuted. Oh, I had always thought it was always RM. He said he had grown out of that name. He's the leader and lead rapper. Ah, I gotcha. Okay.
You asked for it. This'll leave
That's better. All good. It's over.
So I guess is it only rappers that have names like that? As a matter of fact, his dog was named Rapma. Cool. Oh man. Aside from V. And V was kind of like a code name, you said? Is he still using the name V? Do they say it as V? Like...
Hardly.
Did you really think you'd win?
Hell yeah.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Treasure chest.
Should I open it?
Yes. Oh, it stands for victory? That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a old World War II thing. V for victory. There was VE Day and VJ Day, right? Oh, I didn't even see what we got. Oh, well, that's okay. I wish there was a way for me to rewind the stream. But you know what? Just to be safe, let's optimize our gear just in case we got something really good. Okay, he introduces himself as V and makes a V with his hands. Cool. That's pretty unique. So, and it's easy to remember. Yeah, I think that was one of the first ones that I was easily able to memorize. Like, I like short names. They're like V, Jin, RM, and then the other ones I had to learn as we had to go along. They were all going to have a moniker, but decided not to. Ah. Are there any girl groups that use moniker names? I'm trying to think, because most of them actually just use their real names. Or like, they don't use their full names, usually just their first name. And like, you know, the what do they call it? The monophone, I think how they say it. Where, you know, it's all in one one name instead of the Korean form where it's like the two separate first and middle name. Jimin was going to be Baby J, and Jungkook wanted to be Justin Seagull. Seagull? Okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one there, Tosh. The last one's a bit rough. But interesting. Da-da-da. Wait, is there a treasure chest in there too? What the heck are these guys guarding? Let's just fight them. That's why they didn't do it? That is fortunate there, Taj.
Alright, let's finish it. Together. We only need one shot.
Bring it on!
Sometimes I feel like they need a consultant for these. And sometimes especially group names. RM is better than Jun's underground rap name? Round Ronda. Wait, Rounch? Oh my god, that's even... that was confusing me. Where did he get that one and what does that mean? Oh, as in some big bird. Big ass bird. That one's super fun. No idea? Yeah. Sugar went by Gloss. Jeez. I wonder what the Korean rap scene is like. I've never gotten into it. Which is actually what his name translated to in English? Oh, really? That's interesting. Yoongi means gloss. Ah. Yeah. Names are interesting.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Like, I remember when I was taking some grad courses, there was this Japanese lady in our class, and what was her name? Kaori? And I asked her what her name means, and it meant like fragrance or something. So it's interesting what Asian names are like. Like the meanings of them. Oh, we've run out of MP. And looks like Son Hee is charmed. Some families have actual naming ceremonies still. Yeah. I was looking, what was it? I saw a YouTube video about Korean names. And it's interesting how they're all like one syllable, and then it's a combination of like two names, right? And then siblings usually share one of the oh man, share one of the names, right?
Right. Double the trouble. Double the flame.
So I find that really interesting.
Sorry to drag you.
And then I believe in Korea, family names. I think the majority of Korea has only like six family names.
Special order. Enjoy.
There's not like a huge variety.
We have a winner.
And apparently the reason for that was because like back in the day, like regular people, like peasants, weren't allowed to have family names. Like only royalty. And then when they changed that rule, where regular people can have family names, apparently all the peasants picked noble royalty names as their family names. I mean, I guess I would too, but I find that kind of hilarious too. Let's see, doesn't it have to do with the original dynasties, like in Korea? Yeah, exactly. So, since you know, the common folk weren't allowed to have family names up to a certain time when they loosened that rule. So, when you were allowed to pick your family name, everybody just picked popular, you know, royal dynasty names in Korea. So that's why there's only very few variations.
Learning more every day.
Whew. We should relish this moment. Good warm-up.
Yeah, I think something like over 90% of Korea are only six different family names. Some kind of statistic like that. What was I trying to do? Oh, fudge. I was trying to see if those thugs were guarding a treasure here. It doesn't look like it.
Fine.
Nope. Sorry, guys. We're looking for treasure. No, nothing. Oh well. At least we defeated that boss. Okay, let's go for the other thing here. You have one of the most common last names in the country? You'd totally pick it again? Your name is so common? There's a level on anonymity. That's interesting, true. Yeah. My name sticks out. It's a very uncommon name. And every time I tell people it, it's like, what do you call it? They don't get it. So I have to... Or like, not right away. It's not a very popular name. That said, it can suck sometimes. You had to go to the DMV because a girl with your exact name had tickets? North Carolina? You know, you figured there'd be a way to avoid that problem. You know? You've also had LabCorp say you had an outstanding bill? And it was hers, the same person? I hope you weren't identity thefted. It was just like a coincidence. Yeah. You know what was the weirdest? And it wasn't like a name thing. But the weirdest, you know, mix-up we've ever had was... Okay, you remember back in the day when you had to take pictures and you had to bring your roll of film to the photomat? I don't know if you've ever had to do that. I'm old enough that we had to do that. So we brought like family vacation pictures to the photomat, right? But it was the one inside Costco or Price Club, I think it was back in the day. And we dropped it off, and then we ended up with pictures from another family. But the weird thing is, it was pictures from another Filipino family. And I'm thinking the guy just, you know, like, we don't kind of know how it got mixed up. It's like maybe like two Filipino names, and like maybe the guy was like, okay, these kind of names are like Filipino, but we don't know which one goes into which envelope. You know, and that just, it's just, yep, we'll put it in, we'll see which one's which, and we'll hope for the best. Like, yeah, that was the weirdest thing too. So, oh man. So what were you? Let's see. Yeah, someone at the DMV was functioning with a brain mail. You had to point out that you had different middle initials. Yeah, you figure social security numbers would prevent those issues, right? And birth dates. Especially these days, right? I remember when 9/11 happened, and then the DMV got really strict, and then you had to bring in your passport, or like these all sorts of different identification things. I remember there's a whole list of stuff that they would take as identification, and you had to bring in like a certain number of them. And I remember I brought in my passport, let me see, a bank statement, my college diploma, like just stuff like that, just to prove who you are. So you figured they would be very strict about those things. Let's see, you went to the doctor's office and they called your name? And it's that common that two people are in the doctor's office at the same time? She had a different middle initial from you? That is way too common, Taj.
Yeah, need more time.
You would think if they actually did more of a search than relying on a simple search engine for flagging an account. Yeah. You figure they gotta cross-check this with like either a license plate or social security number, or even don't driver's licenses have their own ID number on them? They have to double check. That's such a weird thing. There's a girl in California with your same name and birthday, just different years. Huh. Yeah, that's crazy.
Fine.
Yeah, you would think there's cross-checks for these things. I don't know why people would slip up like that.
Oh, good to see you, Kiryu. Are you set? I'd like to take you somewhere. I assume you're ready to go?
They do. Plus, the last time you were in North Carolina, you were 14. That is so weird, especially if that's not your state, right? That's kind of crazy. Because people are lazy and they don't want to dig. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was... I don't think we've ever had that situation. The only situation I had with one of those was... because me and my dad have similar names. It's just mine is the Americanized version of the name instead of the Spanish version of the name. Yeah.
I'm prepared.
And that...
As it happens,
the only mix-up like that came up with...
show at the moment.
Like at the doctor's office, because we went to the same eye doctor, and then they pulled my dad's file instead of my file by accident.
To prepare for the dissolution,
Hold on.
has been in touch with regional
Hold
families
on, let me check
across
something.
Japan. These two have come to answer his call, all the way from Hiroshima. Onomichi, actually.
Oh yeah,
Onomichi.
there's a big thunderstorm right now. They were talking about that earlier, because it's so hot and humid. So there's a rain and thunderstorm tonight,
Matsunaga.
which is good because then tomorrow it'll cool off. Let's see. Because people are lazy, you were here in Arizona.
They're here to
You
investigate
couldn't
the
get your new
themselves.
license until you went in.
Captain Nagumo
Your
couldn't
boyfriend
make
in
it.
high school is the
Investigate
fourth.
If Ebina's
Him,
dissolution
his dad,
succeeds,
kinda. Oh yeah, having the same
people in
name.
country will feel
Yeah,
its
it kind of
effects.
mixes up things
No matter
sometimes.
where they're located,
Also, like the
no
bank.
family can ignore Yokohama
The
right
bank
now.
sometimes
So,
mixes,
Nagashira
not
and
mixes it up.
Matsunaga are here to survey and report back on behalf of the Yomi.
Like one time, my dad wrote a check
They're
to
representing
me,
all of Hiroshima.
and then when I went to the bank
The Hirose
to
family
cash
all
it,
started small,
they were so
but they've been
confused,
making a name for
and they were like,
themselves.
"Did you write a check
Many
to
would
yourself?"
credit their
I
old
go,
patriarch
"No, they look at the middle initials. That's my
He died
dad.
doing
He wrote a
work
check
for
to
the former
me."
Yomei chairman.
Like,
Loyally. As
so
such,
yeah.
he left behind a family worthy of respect. They report directly to the chairman.
Yeah, so sometimes there's
Which
mix-ups
means
with
your
that, but it
boys
doesn't
are
happen
officers of the
often,
main
actually.
family. They're trusted with a lot these days.
I see. How about that?
Yeah, the need for connected brain cells. That's why I always put my middle initial on stuff.
It isn't that. Not exactly. I'm worried how they'd react if they knew I survived.
Why? Think they'd take it poorly?
The Hirose family was small, but they were as tight-knit as any family I've seen.
Hirose family?
As soon as
I'm
I
trying to
entered their
remember who they
lives,
are.
That all changed. And Hirose's death was a direct consequence of that.
Oh man, it's really raining. Hold on.
Chigashira and the others might still have their boss. I never apologized.
Yeah, it is really raining now.
In fact, I took the easy way out by going into hiding. How could I ever show my face to them again?
Who said you'd show your face? Hang back, just like with Kazuki and everyone. Hear Tagashira himself say what they think of you. Honestly.
But yeah, they need to... Man, they need to update...
Remember, Hiroshima is part of
you know, like, identification
the last
cards.
heroic stand of Kazuma Kiryu.
And have more security.
History made there. When you find the prospect
I feel like there's got to be something better than a driver's license.
That's a sad way of putting it. You make it sound like I'm some voyeur.
Either way, the timing of their Ijincho trip is perfect for us. Don't question serendipity. They're drinking at a bar nearby.
Passport card? Yeah. I saw, what did they call that? That E-Verify or something like that? But the weird thing about it is, I heard in California they're trying to ban it because it's discriminatory to people that can't afford paying into that system.
Well, not completely.
But, man, you know...
It's strange seeing them with subordinates of their own.
If the government can't get their act together...
For shit's sake. How long are they gonna make
and to make a faster, more secure system, why not?
They're treating us like dirt here. Supposed to be honored guests. Seiryuu hospitality,
it's not E-Verify. What did they call it? Fast check-in or something? I forget what it is. But it's not that airport system.
Are they that pissed off that a girl hasn't sat down with them yet? Really?
Not sure. Hard to tell from just eavesdropping.
Right then. I'll take it from here. Let's get a better look at these big shots, huh?
I don't think I remember these characters. They're probably from a game that I didn't play yet.
In case you've forgotten. I can say hi to whomever I want.
Date-san.
The TSA pre-check? Yeah, it's one of those things. So you could get through the check-in process faster.
Tokyo Metropolitan, Detective Makoto Date. Are you two familiar with me?
We look like guys with lots of cop friends. Go polish your badge. Should warn you, these two pups ain't housebroken. Any closer and they might bite you.
Those gangs like Yakuza gangsters.
There's no need to be a prick.
The hell? You got your head screwed on wrong? Or you just want to die, old man?
Whoa, hold a second, Tagashira. Tokyo detective named Date, he said. Kiryu Aniki had a buddy called that, right?
Oh wait, no, these are the guys from Okinawa.
Now that you mention it, wait.
No, not Okinawa. Where was that?
You're Hirose, Tagashira and Matsunaga, correct?
From Onomichi.
Drink. I'm off duty.
Yeah, these guys are from Yakuza 6.
Just want some company. Same as you two, from what I can see.
Yeah, well, the girls here ain't exactly swarming us.
None of those services are that expensive for protection. Well, you know how California is.
Man's off duty right now. We're just three assholes, no titles and nothing. This way, we never drank with the enemy team.
Global entry
That's what you're saying,
was
right?
100 for 5 years. That's not bad.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. Matsunaga
especially if you travel a lot and you need to get through stuff quickly and you don't have time to get to the airport like 2 hours early. I remember my mom was super strict about that. We would always have to arrive at the airport 2 to 3 hours before our flight because we were not going to miss any flights.
Nah, It wasn't about that.
Yeah.
Yokohama's a long trip for us, and we're being treated
So she
like
was
kings.
very strict about that, which
There's
is why I
actually
got to
outlaws all
wander
over
around
town,
airports
and
a
they're
lot.
eyeing us like we got a disease.
The Seiryu clan sure as hell not offering to cut us into anything worth a damn.
And I would always go to the
about
convenience
their own
store
profits,
and buy
taking
like a
a hit.
novel or something, or some
I mean, look
magazines.
around. They're scoping us out from every angle. They all stare.
Clear is about
Nobody
$15
says
a
much as
month.
hello.
And that's even more upgraded, and it's
here is
biometrics.
Yakuza?
Yeah, see, that
The
sounds
Zincho's
super
got
safe.
Jojo
You know what I
only
mean?
guys crawling around like roaches right now.
Like, I think all our
We'll find for
ID
ourselves
stuff
out
should
west in Hiroshima.
have that kind of
Only came
technology.
by to be courteous.
You know?
What he means is the Yomei Alliance
Driver's
acts
licenses,
directly,
credit
and we
cards.
followed
We
orders.
need that kind of stuff.
I wonder, is your table so barren
It's the
because they're
future.
trying to ice
The
you
future
out?
is now.
Maybe women around here are smart enough not to drink with a couple of small
TSA is about $50 for 5 years. That's even cheaper, right?
Whatever it is you're looking
But it's
for
only
here,
for
you're not gonna
domestic
find it.
travel.
So screw off.
That's not bad.
Whoa, 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 big talk.
Global
Man,
entry
that
includes
one
the
got
TSA
dissolved, huh?
pre-check too.
You bastards really
Nice.
wanna throw down, huh?
Aw,
Go
fudge.
ahead. Nobody cut our family's balls off.
Whoa, Hiroshima thugs are all talk, right? I'm sure we can take them. Catch the next train home, fuckers. Or we'll punch your
Oh,
ticket
was it
for
Hiroshima? But it was Onomichi.
Huh? Who the hell's that?
Hey,
Like near there.
you need to stay back, damn it. Kiryu.
Oh! Don't give away his
Kiryu,
name.
Kiryuin.
Kiryuin. Date-san, you know this guy?
Oh, no. I mean, maybe.
Hiroshima dignitaries should know better than to disrespect the cities they visit. This is how blood starts.
You would think they would recognize his voice.
Deal.
We'll handle this from here.
You've been very thankful for your global entry and
Yes, of
clear
course.
so many
This
times.
is my junior
Yeah,
partner.
especially if you're in a rush
Okay, everything's settled? You
and
two
like
leave while you
traffic
can.
doesn't get you to the airport.
You're out of your mind.
Sooner.
This ain't no one's fight but ours.
Damn it, stop. You're in enough crap already. Stay back.
You've been very, many thoughts.
Bring it on.
I'm on a roll. Let's go.
Yeah. Auto-corrected? What level are these guys? We can beat these guys. Da-da-da-da-da. I forget, Tosh, what is your big trip this year? Weren't you planning like another trip? Oh my gosh. Madam Web. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no, that was Diane. Diane is going to Thailand, right? Oh man, that sounds pretty cool. Not even then? When you were coming back with your friend, you got to go through the clear gate. Well, she had to go through the main one.
Think you'd win?
Wait a minute. You were through an hour before her. Oh my god, it took an hour? You were just chilling, playing on your phone, waiting for her? You're not going anywhere until next year, most likely. Ah, okay. Yeah. That is terrible. Especially if you're, what do you call it? What do they call it? Customs? If you're coming in and then, like, they gotta search all your bags and stuff? Oh my god, Tosh. In the Philippines? Oh man, freaking third world. So, when we go to the Philippines before, my mom would always have, what was it? So, the trick is to have like a, what do you call it? Oh, what did she bring? It was like an expensive necktie, right? So you have an expensive necktie in a little gift box, but one that you could open and show what's inside, right? So you have an expensive necktie, and you inside the, I don't know how my mom knows this stuff. Inside the necktie, you put like $100 bill, right? And then when you go to the Philippines and you have to go through customs, and you're bringing in a lot of gifts for your relatives, like a lot of American stuff, a lot of American clothes, electronics or whatever, or like clothing, food, and stuff like that. And they will always stop you at Philippine customs. So what my mom does is when they open up, when they're going through the luggage, the first luggage, you have that that expensive Thai gift box with like $100 in it, and you give it to the customs guy, and he inspects it, sees that the $100 is inside the Thai, and then he waves you through. And he doesn't have to check the rest of your luggage. Oh my God. I know I'm putting that out there. I'm putting that out there. That's what you could do in third world countries. Oh man. Let's see. Yep, you went to get a drink, found seats, and waited for her to come through. Oh my God, like a whole hour? Was it Seattle? That airport is a zoo? You know what's a zoo here? LaGuardia. LaGuardia Airport is the worst airport here in New York. The worst. It's old too. I think they remodeled it, but the last time I was there was before the remodel. So it looks like it's straight out of the 60s and 70s. Like everything is old in there and like outdated. I think JFK is better. And Newark in New Jersey is alright, but man, LaGuardia was the worst. In fact, I remember they said they would film a lot of period piece movies at LaGuardia because it looked like an old airport. It looked like it was from the 60s and 70s. So when they would have to set a movie at those times, they would film it at LaGuardia. You think you went in and out of JFK? Yeah. Oh man.
Strong.
Well, yeah. If you ever have to get through customs quickly in a foreign airport, sometimes you gotta bribe the customs agent. Man.
Hey, this is a story from back home. Who knew a junior detective could throw haymakers like that? Only out here.
That's how Burbank Bob Hope Airport is in LA. Yeah. Those old airports, they could film there because it looks like from back in the day.
Yeah, I get it.
Old and out of date.
No
Yeah.
wonder Tokyo PD got these city yakuza neutered so
It's kind of
bad,
cool
huh?
to see, though.
Right, champ?
Well, not really, but it's kind of cool to
Sorry
see.
about him. He doesn't say much.
That's the good quality in people.
Like, you go there, it's like, my gosh, this place looks old.
Actually, it reminds me of a guy we knew.
Still had the
Yeah.
purple walls
You know,
from the
I was thinking the
70s?
same
Yeah.
thing. Curiosity.
It's
Same
interesting.
kind of
It's
mojo.
interesting to see old places
Oh.
like that.
Exactly. Something about this quiet son of a gun reminds
I mean, a lot of New York
me
is
so
old.
much of him.
So,
Huh. Is that so? I'm not sure. After all, I've known Kiryu much longer than you two would have. No offense, but he's much cooler than this one.
No, you know what? That's a very good point. I mean, look at him. The guy, sure. Look at this guy. I mean, Curiosity was
Let's
way
see.
more badass.
they have literally two places
probably
to
so.
eat, and one of them was closed.
Although,
When you went
strange
to
how alike your
leave?
names are. Kiryu, Kiryuin, right?
Out, so one choice it was. Oh,
Both names sound tough, I'd say. Except Kazuma Kiryu. Whew. Man, that name's us on another level for us. From the moment we first met him, he redefined what the Yakuza meant.
That he did.
How? What did he do for you?
Oh, it's a tiny
Was it even a
airport?
change for the better, do you think?
Interesting.
That's hard to say. Kiryu Aniki guided us through dark times. Our patriarch Hirose
Yeah, I've never
died.
been to like those really
So did
small
Chairman
airports.
Kurusu.
A friend of mine
Onomichi's big
does though. He's
secret
been to
came
a lot of
out,
airports because he
still
works in
getting
the
attention.
private jet airline business.
And then the man we took as our Aniki got killed.
So is the Tucson
I asked
airport.
him so much
It only
more.
has 26
Stormed
gates.
in one day.
Oh.
Fixed up messes. Like pulling up every rotten weed that sprung since World War II. Now, police say that Kazuma Kiryu took all the other mysteries with him to his grave. But that's gotta be a load of bull. They gotta know more than they're telling us.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about private jets that I learned from my friend? So what happens with private jets is a lot of rich people will buy a private jet, right? But they're not always using it. So what they do is they hire a company to book flights for like other rich people so they can use their private jet and they can, you know, make money which goes to the maintenance and the
What is it if
you know, all the upkeep costs for the private jet.
Down to just 3 proper members between Captain Nagumo and us.
So I always thought a private jet people would most of the time just have it for their own use. But you can't always do that because if you're not using it and the plane gets stagnant,
Feels like things are never gonna be as good
if it's
as
not
they
in
were
use,
then.
they kind of break down.
Kiryu Aniki inspired us to heights we never imagined ourselves.
So it's kind of better monetarily to keep it running and then let other people use it and pay for the cost. It's also a way to offset the cost of having and owning a private jet.
Just empty and tired.
That's kind of weird. Something I didn't know before.
Hirose would have wanted it that way. Plus, he got to spend his
It's
life
built on the
fighting
side of a
Kazuma
mountain?
Kiryu with everything
That's
he
wild.
had. When he died,
Kind of like when they buy rental homes.
looked like he
Yeah.
was at peace.
So think of it as like Airbnb,
I will never.
but for airplanes.
For the old man, part of it
You
must
know,
have been
so
finally
other
having
celebrities
Duke
would pay to
Takeru
use
Kurusu's
your
dirty
plane,
anymore.
or like other
Even
rich
still,
business people.
He was a model Yakuza, and he died a Yakuza's death.
So it helps pay for the
More and
plane
more. I've been getting into dumbass
and
fucks
like all the
that way.
costs associated with it.
Looking to cash my chips in.
If you two hadn't stopped us, we might have died bleeding out in this cheap hostess bar.
Now that's a
Like
Yakuza
especially
death.
if you're not using it every day of every
Cat
week.
Carpet.
You
Long
know,
ways from home. How the hell did get this
because if you just left it in a hangar to get stagnant, you know, the engine would go
All we
bad.
talk about anymore is the
You
ones
know.
we lost. Same old shit every day, over
All
and
the
over.
fluids
They could see us right
and
now. They'd be
lines. It's
shaking. You know what?
like those things are
Seeing
meant to be
Kiryu and
running.
San fight just now that made me realize it.
Say that again.
Funny how little things like that can open your eyes. What's going on now? Are you leaving? I'm still buying. No need to quit early.
Yeah, so my friend's job is basically to
Kiryu clan's been investigated by us enough, I'd say. Right now, all I want is
you
to
know,
tell
book
Captain
all those
Nagumo
flights.
everything that happened.
And also book like the
What would you
fueling,
say to him?
concierge service for people that go on the flights. You
Now
know,
Cap will never believe us.
have
Not
all
in
the
a million
limousine
years.
service
They'll say we're
done.
drunk, stupid,
and hangar
but
service
I'm
and
gonna
stuff like
tell
that.
'em, even if it shouldn't have been possible, I saw.
Even
what I saw
like
tonight.
for celebrities
So
that
did
go
I.
into a new city,
Oh,
they would also do like, you know, book restaurants and shows and stuff like that.
Let me say one last
So it was like
thing
a
to you
full
both.
service travel
The Seiryu clan's
service
all these
for
yakuza amassing underneath
the super rich.
They can't be trusted. Hiroshima needs to stay as far out of this
Like,
as it can.
I'm not gonna say the celebrity, but one time my friend called me up. No, he didn't call me up. He texted. Did he call me up or he texted? I think he texted. And he was like, "Hey, guess whose cell phone I have in my hand right now?" I was like, "Whose?" And then he said which celebrity actor or actress he had the cell phone in his hand. It's like, yeah, they left it on the plane. So I have it in my hand right now, and we're having someone return it to them today. You know? Oh man, stuff like that. It's wild.
Maybe they did.
Sheesh. If your boys ended up in that brawl, it could have painted a target on the entire Yomei alliance. And to avoid getting sucked into war,
yeah, this is they're referring to Yakuza 6 when we had to deal with the Yomi alliance. Wait, Yomi? Was it?
Reckless of you to jump in.
Yeah, something like that.
Come crying to me if you get busted.
The Omi.
Do you think
that's what they are.
I'm very grateful. If not for your initiative, I never would have spoken to those two again. Back in Hiroshima, I made a mess of things, and I left without fixing them. I didn't deserve to know what happened next. But I was always curious.
And I'm glad we did what we did.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll see you again.
All right.
Till then, good night, Kiryu.
Ah, so we can invite them to Dondok Island. Cool. If we can ever get back to Hawaii storyline. Watch, we're gonna walk like a couple of feet, he's gonna call us up again. He's gonna say, hey, let's meet up with more people from past games. Oh. It's like, there's just an onigiri hang out on this air conditioning unit. It's like, sure, I'll eat that. It's probably still fresh. Yeah, see, he's gonna call us up.
Hello?
Dante here, Kiryu. If you have time, come to Harbor Light, will you?
Sure, understood. I'll be there.
Yeah, this is gonna... We're not gonna do that tonight. I don't see any more stuff we have to do. That's the thing to see Date again. Well, it looks like we did everything. Yeah, we'll do this stuff tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of need to get back to playing Dave the Diver. The thing is, oh man. So, the last time I played Dave the Diver, I got totally stuck on this one part. So, there's now a Godzilla DLC. And you end up meeting up with Godzilla under the water. But we didn't end up fighting Godzilla. We fought one of Godzilla's enemies, which is a giant lobster. And as much times as I tried to repeat that level and fight it over, I kept dying over and over and over again for like an hour until I quit. So I have to watch a YouTube video on how to beat it. This giant lobster is terrible. Alright, what is this that we have to do? But I don't think we'll do that tonight. We've probably trained enough Once preparations are complete, let's take the train to get to the Seiryu clan. That's going to be a big, giant boss fight. And probably we have to fight like a few hundred enemy dudes before we get to the boss. Alright, I think we're going to call it here. Let's save. Save here. We are now 95.5 hours into the game. Cool. Alright. Any other points of order before we convene tonight? Sounds like a good plan. Time to sleep. Oh yeah, I know. Like I said, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. I probably should get a really, really good night's sleep. You know what I'll probably do? Probably take a Benadryl. Oh no, wait. I took my, that Zizol, so I can't take a Benadryl. Yeah. Man, sometimes I would take Benadryl so I could sleep, but I'll try to sleep. We'll see. Yeah, better not mix them. Oh, fudge. Let's just get this over with. There we go. We don't have to save after that. There's the thing. That could cause rebound sleepiness. Really? Yeah. I would sleep well after a Benadryl, though, Taj. Yeah. Alright. What was it? Any other points of order, Taj? No, I gotta get to sleep. So, if I don't see you, Taj, please enjoy your weekend. But I don't know, maybe I'll stream tomorrow afternoon. We'll see. I do have to do another unboxing video, but I don't think that's too interesting for you. So, we'll see. Alright, if you enjoyed this live or as a past broadcast, please consider giving me a follow and making a new friend. And to all my peacekeepers out there, especially Taj, a big peacekeeper salute to you. Peace angels in the chat. May the angels protect and guide you. Thank you, Taj. Yeah. Try to have fun this weekend and study the Korean. Alright. I'll see you soon, Taj. Have a great night. Peace, everyone.
No problem
See you
so
soon.
far.